Welcome back, deep thinkers. Today, we're tackling a potent form of psychological manipulation known as gaslighting. This insidious technique isn't reserved for dark corners. It can affect anyone, in friendships, families, even at work. Brace yourself for this. 1 in 3 people have experienced gaslighting in some form. That's right, a third of us have been victims to this silent emotional assault. Today, we delve into the murky depths of gaslighting and explore 5 ways to respond to it. First, we need to understand what gaslighting is. Coined from a 1944 film, Gaslight, the term gaslighting refers to a psychological manipulation technique where one person causes another to question their own reality or sanity. It's a subtle, yet insidious form of mental abuse that can occur in various relationships, from romantic partnerships to professional dynamics. Imagine a friend repeatedly denies saying something that you clearly remember them uttering. Over time, you might start doubting your memory. That's gaslighting. Or consider a colleague who consistently undermines your accomplishments, making you feel incompetent. That too is gaslighting. Gaslighters use tactics such as denial, contradiction, and misdirection to create confusion and erode your self-confidence. These examples underscore the damaging effects of gaslighting, leaving victims feeling lost, anxious, and even depressed. The first step in combating gaslighting is recognizing it for what it is, a tool for control and dominance. Now that we understand what gaslighting is, how can we respond to it effectively? The first step to respond to gaslighting is to recognize it. Familiarize yourself with the signs. They're often subtle but insidious, creeping into relationships like an unwelcome guest. Consider a scenario with a friend. You share an experience, but they insist it didn't happen. You must have dreamt it, they say. This is gaslighting, my friends, an attempt to distort your reality. Now let's take a look at family dynamics. You remember a childhood event differently from your sibling, but they're adamant that their version is the truth. They tell you, you always exaggerate things. Again, this is gaslighting, a way to make you question your memories. In the workplace, gaslighting can be equally prevalent. Your coworker might take credit for your idea, and when confronted, they dismiss you, saying, "You're mistaken, it was my idea." This is yet another example of gaslighting, a tactic to undermine your confidence. Recognizing these signs is like turning on a light in a dark room. It helps you see the reality, the actual narrative, not the distorted one painted by the gaslighter. It's about reclaiming your truth, your perceptions, your experiences. Remember, gaslighting is not about you. It's about the gaslighter's need for control and power. Don't let them manipulate your reality. Spot the signs, trust your instincts, and remember, your experiences are valid. Once recognized, the next step is to establish boundaries. Setting boundaries is crucial in dealing with gaslighters. You see, boundaries aren't just about defining your personal space, they're about defining your mental and emotional space as well. They're about saying, this is where I end and you begin. They're about asserting your right to think and feel independently. Consider the case of a woman we'll call Jane. Jane's partner often belittles her ideas and opinions, making her doubt her own judgment. She decides to set a boundary. She tells her partner that she won't tolerate being belittled and will leave the conversation if it happens. This is a clear, assertive statement that respects her own emotional well-being. Or take the example of a man named Mark. Mark's co-worker subtly undermines him at work, leading Mark to question his own competence. Mark sets a boundary by deciding not to engage in any self-deprecating talk and to focus on his accomplishments instead. This reinforces his self-esteem and shields him from his co-worker's manipulative tactics. Setting boundaries is about reclaiming your power. It's about saying, I am the author of my own story. I decide what I believe, what I feel, and how I react. It's a powerful tool in your arsenal against gaslighting. But remember, setting boundaries is not a one-step solution. It's a continual process of self-affirmation and self-protection. And it's a process that becomes easier with the help of others. With boundaries in place, it's time to seek support. Gaslighting can be isolating, but you're not alone. It's a fact that often, victims of gaslighting may feel as if they're in their struggle by themselves. But it's crucial to remember that others have walked this path before, and there are those ready to extend a helping hand. Consider the story of Jane, a woman who endured years of gaslighting from her manipulative partner. Jane felt trapped, believing that there was no escape from her situation. But the day she decided to confide in a trusted friend, everything changed. Her friend listened, validated her experiences, and provided the emotional support Jane needed to start rebuilding her self-esteem. Similarly, there's the account of Tom, a hardworking employee who was continuously undermined by a gaslighting coworker. Feeling as if he was losing his grip on reality, Tom decided to seek professional help. His therapist equipped him with coping strategies, helping him recognize the gaslighting tactics and start reclaiming his sense of self. These examples show the power of seeking support. When you're in the thick of it, it's easy to feel like you're fighting an uphill battle alone. But with the right support network, whether it's a friend, family member, or a professional counselor, you can navigate through the fog of gaslighting and emerge stronger on the other side. So, don't hesitate to reach out. Share your experiences, feelings, and fears. Let the power of empathy and understanding aid in your healing journey. Finally, remember to take care of yourself. Amidst dealing with gaslighting, don't forget yourself. We often get lost in the whirlwind of our emotions and forget the most crucial person in our lives, ourselves. It's easy to get wrapped up in the turmoil, but remember that self-care is not selfish. It's essential. It's your armor against the psychological onslaught of gaslighting. Start by acknowledging your feelings and experiences. They are valid and they matter. Listen to your body and your mind. If you are tired, rest. If you are overwhelmed, take time to breathe. It's okay to step back, to give yourself space to heal and regain strength. Engage in activities that bring you joy, that make you feel alive. Read a book, take a walk, paint, dance, meditate, anything that reconnects you to your essence, your passions. Lastly, nourish your body with healthy food, exercise, and ample sleep. Treat your body with kindness. It's the vessel that carries you through this journey. Remember, you are stronger than you think. Gaslighting is a reality that many face, but it doesn't define you. We've walked through recognizing the signs, establishing boundaries, seeking support, and the importance of self-care. It's essential to remember recognizing gaslighting and responding effectively can help regain control. It's a journey of self-discovery, empowerment, and reclaiming your voice. Thank you, deep thinkers, for joining us today. Please engage, like, comment, and subscribe to continue exploring with us. Stay strong and remember, your voice matters.